Last week, we told you about problems plaguing a taxpayer-funded charter school in Broward County, including the abrupt firing and resignations of teachers.
And that's prompted parents to come forward, this time with allegations of rampant bullying at the school. Our investigator, Bob Norman, reports.
I was scared. I didn't want to go to school.
9-year-old Brandon Graham says he never had trouble in school.
He's easygoing, quiet.
Until the second grader switched to Paramount Charter School this year.
On the second day of school, the girl, she started punching me and hitting me.
Why did she do that?
I don't know.
He and his great-grandmother, Dorothy Freeman, say the bullying from the older and bigger girl went on for a full month.
Telling me about it, he'd go to crying. She'd push him down, tear up his pants, took his phone, and choke him.
Brandon's family members say they went to the school's administrator, Maya Williams, shown here.
You do not have permission.
And even called the police about it before taking him out of the school for good last week. Are you glad that he's out of that school?
Yes, I am. I was afraid that he was going to get hurt.
Brandon is just one of a whopping 77 children who have been thrown into educational limbo after being withdrawn by their parents from the school so far this year. A full quarter of the total number of students admitted. Last week, we reported on mass firings and resignations of teachers.
The structure of the school is not there.
Several parents have now reported to us that the school is plagued by bullying and a lack of security. Parent Victor Areola told us he'd witnessed a veritable madhouse in the cafeteria in the morning, with fighting and rampant bullying among 200 children left unattended. There are many tragedies that can happen if this is not rectified, he wrote in an email. Any person with malicious intent can cause harm to our kids due to lack of security. Police records show that on September 21st, a 61-year-old schizophrenic who'd walked away from a nearby healthcare facility got into the school where he began, quote, touching his groin.
I would like to know, how did that man get past there in the school and start finding himself in front of children? There's no security in that school.
Tracy Jackson enrolled her 3 children at Paramount, hoping it would be an improvement over public school, but says 11-year-old daughter Shania was bullied by other girls and then jumped.
She kept on hitting me on my head with her fist.
How many people were hitting you?
4.
Shania says a janitor finally broke it up. Her mother says Paramount's Williams failed to notify her of the assault.
My kid just got beaten up, came home with a knot on her head, and nobody did anything about it. Nobody.
I wanted to leave the school because I can't deal with all that stress on me.
Jackson took her children out of the school more than 3 weeks ago, and because no nearby public school can take all 3 of the children, they have missed class the entire time. Are you worried about your education?
Yeah, I'm scared I might get left back.
I regret that school.
That school needs to get shut down immediately.
Now, following complaints, the school board did visit Paramount last week, but said it found no issues that warrant a full investigation, but we'll definitely keep an eye on this school. In production control, I'm Bob Norman, Local 10 News.
Okay, Bob, thanks. And Williams, the Paramount administrator, did admit to Bob that the school has had a bullying problem and that it was, in fact, one of the reasons the teachers were fired. She said the school is now addressing the problem.